We're going to begin with the Trump administration's deep cuts to the government and the thousands of Americans that are now out of work. Elon Musk celebrated the cost cutting yesterday by raising a ginormous chainsaw at a conservative conference. His Doge office has helped axe at least 10,000 jobs. Now, that includes food safety workers, researchers against disease, and hundreds of people who help Americans recover from disasters. Weijia Zhang spoke to one laid-off worker. Weijia, good morning. It is never easy to hear you're losing your job. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Gayle. Good morning to everyone. And the woman you're about to meet says she wants everyone to know she's not just a number. Thousands of government employees received termination emails this week across numerous agencies. The hardest hit were those most recently hired and still on probation with fewer legal protections.
Katie Sandlin thought she landed her dream job at the National Institutes of Health as an educator.
People like me, where I'm from, rural Alabama, like these kind of jobs don't happen to people like me.
So she spent her life savings and maxed out her credit cards to move from Alabama to just outside Washington, D.C. But after a few weeks on the job, before she could even unpack, Sandlin received a termination letter that claimed your performance has not been adequate to justify further employment at the agency.
I've just always thought that hard work pays off, you know, and it doesn't feel like that right now.
Did your supervisors say your performance had anything to do with your firing?
Oh, no. They said that was absolutely not true.
Sandlin was one of the thousands of recently hired federal workers fired with no severance. And the cuts are still coming. The Internal Revenue Service is expected to terminate more than 6,000 people before week's end. These layoffs come in the middle of the tax filing period. But an email sent to IRS managers and obtained by CBS News says the employees fired were not deemed as critical to the filing season.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
Elon Musk, who showed off a chainsaw at a conservative conference on Thursday, has pushed the cuts along with his allies at the Department of Government Efficiency, fueled by the support of President Trump.
Elon Musk has done an amazing job, I have to tell you. Him and his super geniuses.
Sandlin has a message for Trump.
I would just ask them, please come and see the work that we do, the people that we help, and the impact that we make.
Our CBS News data team found that more than 500,000 federal workers have less than 2 years on the job and could be considered probationary, but the administration can only use the reasoning of misconduct or poor performance to fire them. Sandlin maintains in her case it's neither. Lawsuits have been filed to stop the mass firings, but so far the courts have allowed them to move forward. Vlad?
Weijia, thank you very much.